All right, so here's the beat so far. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna automate the EQ of the low end of the melody. So that way, whenever the 808's not hitting, you can really hear the melody a lot better. And I really want to do this. I want to try something here. A cool little intro here, right here. So we're gonna take this VHS, this little like VHS type of. Yeah, that's kind of hard. That's kind of hard, bro. This is Cymatics Origin, and this is gonna make the drop hit a lot harder. So find one that sounds nice. Probably record player, and then we're gonna create an automation clip. Automation clip. So let's try to find some rain. I think rain would sound pretty good. Because there's a lot of space in my melody. If we listen to just the melody by itself, there's a lot of space in it. It's pretty hard. All right, so now we're gonna get into the fun part, and we're gonna mix these drums. Route all of these drums to a drum bus. That way we can apply effects to all of the drums at once. It's actually quite effective technique here. We're gonna turn the melody off completely. So all we have is the drums and the vinyl crackle, or the rain, I guess. I guess it's rains. The kick kind of sets the level for the rest of the drums because it's the loudest in the mix, or it should be the loudest in the mix, at least the way I mix. So, and pretty much what I'm doing out here is just cutting out some unnecessary frequencies of the kick. And it actually makes the kick hit a lot harder. Like, this is without the EQ, hitting it about -3. And with the EQ, boom. About -1, -2, sometimes even up to 0. And the first thing I always like to do is I'll take my kick and I'll sidechain it to my 808. So I'll just grab a Fruity limiter. This is just the most simple sidechaining tool available. And we're gonna take the sidechain from the kick, put the threshold down, and turn the ratio up just a tad. Just until you hear the kick over the 808. Just like that. And now we can actually push this 808 a little bit louder because of the sidechain. So let's just go with free amp. Nice. I do want to chop this off though. I don't want any of this crackle, just because we already have a lot of crackle coming from, you know, the rain and whatnot. I'll listen for these boxy frequencies somewhere around about 220 hertz to about 100 hertz. Somewhere in this range. Usually there's some frequencies that you want to take away. Like right about right here, take it down barely, like maybe like 1.5 decibels. So I took it down about 2 decibels right here in this low mid, just to kind of get rid of that boxiness. And it kind of makes a little bit more space for the kick to hit. Now the next drum that I always bring in is the snare. First thing that we're gonna do is we're going to cut out the lows because it's a snare. You don't need any lows. 250 hertz maybe, somewhere around here. Perfect. A thing that I like to do with my snares is make them way too loud so it hurts your ears, and then take a fruity limiter and just take the bite down a little bit. So it still has that punchiness, but it doesn't hurt your ears. I think it does need a little bit of reverb. Just the tiniest bit of reverb. Maybe a little bit less reverb. A little bit more. Nice. Okay. Now let's get the hat. Ooh, that sounds nice. Cut out the lows, even though it doesn't have much. Let's clean it up. And then we're gonna add the tiniest bit of Fruity Delay 3. Put it on the ping pong. And I like to take this time knob and put it below this first little notch right here. Put it right below it. Turn the level down, turn the wet down. Keep the pitch. As this nice widening effect. Open hat. Same thing as the hi-hat. Distortion to this one. We'll just go with the Fruity Blood Overdrive. Yeah, that sounds hard. Really want this to hit pretty low. That's sounding good. We're gonna go to the drum bus, and we are going to add a little bit of compression. And I just like to use this free compressor called CLA3A, and I just put it on the default setting, and it just makes your drums just smack. Now we got our drums hitting where we want, so now we can just slowly bring the melody back in. I like to start with it off, and then just bring this knob up until it sounds good. More rain. Bring the rain in. Ooh, this is sounding nice. Boom. I mean, it's pretty easy. All right. And let's just tag this John and get out of here.
GCK.